Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of Space Exploration and Krastorio 2. So, last time we more or less finished up the astronomic catalogs 1, 2, and 3. And as you can see, most of them are running. Actually, all of them are running. These over here are having a little bit of an issue. Mostly because we're running out of dark matter data and negative pressure data. And we're running out of those because, well, they all require the light scaffold, what are they called again? Light metal scaffolds, the aeroframe scaffold, there we go. And, well, we're kind of out of aeroframe scaffold at the moment. There will be more coming, no worries, no worries, no worries. But without those, we don't make any of these, and without any of those, well, we don't make any of these. But either way, we already got like a decent amount of them over here in these 3 stations. Number 1 over here, number 2 over there, and number 3 over there. We're just gonna let these fill up over here for a bit. One thing we do need to do is to make sure that we have one chest over here that always provides a couple of catalogs, like this amount is fine. Let's also make sure that we can reach this one. It just put you right over there. Main reason for this is we got our old base over here, our old space platform, and over here we are just gonna make some of the tier 3 science. We did do that for the energy science, if I remember correctly. Let's have a look. Where did we do that? Where did we set up Energy Science Mark 3? Because we definitely did do things like fusion power and stuff like that. We're also researching the supercharger. Yes, that thing exists. I completely ignored it. Ah, there we go. Look at this. That's where we make our science over here. So make sure that we order up everything. And look at that. We can order up everything. Yep. Order up 100 of these. Order up, like, say, 20 significant data. 20 catalogs, about 20 of this data, and how about 100 of this? Good. Perfect. So that means we can already start going into astronomic data Mark 3. Good. Are we also ordering this up over here? Yes, we are. So we don't need to worry about that either. And did we set up... I think we did. Yeah, this all looks pretty good. We got so much significant data. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Good. Also, very important thing, there was an update to space exploration. Not really a significant update, but definitely an update that will have an effect on your game. And that is space elevators now are no longer limited to how much power they can bring up to. So we don't need more space elevators like this just to get more power in. No, space elevators now direct connect your energy grid with the surface. So we now have a total of 40.9 gigawatts of power over here, which means we have full access to our advanced steam turbines, full access to our nuclear steam turbines, full access to our condenser turbines, which we should actually not be using anymore, which we are still using, but these over here, well, technically are absolutely not required anymore. So how about this? Let's just detach the inputs over here, and then at some point in time, they will just completely run out and run dry, and then we're absolutely super happy over there. Because we don't need the space nuclear power anymore, especially with the condenser turbines, which are a bit a pain in the ass. It does work. Condenser turbines do work quite well, but setting it up is just a bit of a pipe nightmare, and I don't like it. Good, but having full access to power on the ground means we don't need to worry about anything anymore over here. Good. Have you already started working? You're still waiting on aeroframe scaffolds. Yeah, everybody's waiting on those. Because we are kind of out of them. We could check why that is. There's a whole bunch of things currently going a little bit wrong in the base, and I will probably have to spend a significant time running admin over here. We are out of... What were you again? I do like the way of the icon over here, but clicking on it, I just go like, excuse me. What is this? Let's have a look. This over here is holonium? No, beryllium. Yeah, we are out of beryllium. So to check where our beryllium is coming from, where is our beryllium coming from? It's coming from over here. From LAF, it's working on it. I think we might just have a bit of a input situation. Oh yes, beryllium over here is being eaten quite well. Lovely. There's more beryllium over there, which we could still mine. And there's a whole bunch more beryllium over here and there, which we could mine. We could probably upgrade all of this. We could also think about maybe just improving the beryllium processing over here in general. As you can see, it's not really running that well. It's still using chemical plants. It's still using normal basic beacons. It is using tier 3 modules and stuff like that, which is fine. But I think we can improve that. Okay, rocket is leaving. Especially if you think about it, how we could transport beryllium across the planet. Beryllium ingots stack up to 100. And crushed beryllium over here stacks up to 100 as well. Getting from crushed beryllium to an ingot is... that process is going to be 25 goes into 50, so that's a 1 to 2. This over here is a 1 to 1. And this over here is a 1 to 5. And then getting that into beryllium ingots is a... Ooh, really? We only get 1 ingot out of that? Nice, 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 nice. So basically, yeah, every beryllium sulfate ends up into 2 beryllium ingots. So actually, it does make sense to send over beryllium sulfate then, because that is the thicker... Excuse me, what's going on the street over there? I'm not quite sure if you hear that or not, but there seems to be somebody honking his car horn a little bit profusely. Good, 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 good. But yeah, sending out beryllium sulfate is actually the densest way we can send it out. Usually ingots is probably for the better, but we can make those ingots still on... There's also an ingot recipe with coal over here. Is that better? Wait a minute. Oh, that's coming from beryllium powder straight away. Oh, I see. So we can either take 100 beryllium powder and turn that into an ingot, or we take like 50 powder. Okay, yeah, this is definitely the worst recipe. Good, 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 good. And then the plates themselves, the plates stack up to 200. Yeah, it does make a lot of sense to just send out the beryllium sulfate. Which means this over here is perfectly fine. And I think this over here is also working as expected, because we do have oil on the map. Do we have oil on the map? There's water. Where's the crude oil coming from? Had to go. Oh, yeah, we got oil on the map. We got lots of oil on the map. It might also be a good idea to maybe already start thinking about setting up core mining over here. Because core mining will make it so that we have like an infinite supply over here of beryllium. And we should probably get into that. We do have not really much issues in terms of power. We do have a little nuclear power plant over here, so whatever we build over here will be fine. We could just make another nuclear power plant, and then it's going to be absolutely fine. I don't think we've got any uranium on the map over here. No, doesn't seem to be the case, but we can just bring in uranium fuel via a supply rocket. That is going to be perfectly fine. Good, that's one of the things we're going to do. Or at least going to prepare in the future. And then the other thing is, and that's also a little bit annoying, we are also in a high need, or in a higher need of... what's it called again? Iridium, yes. Iridium is also something we need quite a lot of. And iridium has a whole bunch of other issues. Beryllium on a belt is definitely the way to do it. And we are processing beryllium over here as fast as we can. I mean, we are getting in more or less 2 green belts, 3 green belts over here. In terms of iridium, crushing it into whatever we need. And actually 4 green belts. Wow. So we crush about 240 iridium per second. And it only turns into like just a couple of ingots over here. Ingots is definitely the best way to transport iridium. We definitely try to figure that one out. And, well, yes. Oof. That's going to be a bit of an issue. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, I'm just thinking about stuff at the moment. Just thinking about stuff. Today will probably be the thinking episode. In the meantime, I do kind of hope that you've already started. Okay, you are going very slow. Did you make anything? Products finished 9, so you did make something. Nice. So we do have some... Yeah, we do have some tier 3 astrometric data over there. Good. As for what we're going to do with that data, we are definitely going to go into bulkheads over here. And then we go into spaceships. We definitely want to make our own custom spaceships. We might also want to fix up the Krastor over there a little bit. Or the, what we called it again. The, we can't click on you. It's been a while. What was it? It was the guy from Star Wars. Not Star Wars, Stargate. Good God, I'm being terrible today. I'm being so terrible. The Jack O'Neill. There we go. The good old Jack O'Neill. We can upgrade them and fix them. And we can also start thinking about... Ooh, look at that. Wait a minute. I got some airframe scaffolds in my pocket. Let's drop those. Let's drop those. We can also use them to upgrade the Jekyll, and we can then also make space transports for trains. We can actually get a train, send it up a space elevator, put it into a spaceship, send that spaceship off to Novice, unload that train, or put the train into the train network again, send it maybe down the space elevator again, and then we can skip supply rockets entirely. We will probably still keep supply rockets in, like, bringing random stuff over to outposts. That's probably something we're always going to keep, but, like, just transportation of generic goods is definitely something we're going to do with space train rockets. Good. All right. Well, the only thing that we now need to do is think about the next science. And the next science that's also going to be very, very interesting is going to be material science. It's over here. Material science is the next thing we're going to be doing. And material science is mostly bringing in a whole bunch of different materials and banging them together. And material science has one big characteristic. It creates a whole bunch of scrap. Like, it will create create extreme amounts of scrap. We were probably gonna have like a couple of scrap train stations over here, just non-stop making scrap, especially the one over here with the impact shielding data, where we need to take in a locomotive, a heavy girder, an iridium plate, and 25 blank data cards, and we turn that into 25 impact shielding data. We get maybe our heavy girder back, we maybe get our iridium plate back, and we get 1,500 scrap back. Now, keep in mind, we want to make this at a rate of 4 impact shielding data per second. And every impact shielding data card over here makes, well, 1,500 divided by 25. That is 4 times 15, that's 60. That is, every impact shielding data makes 60 scrap. So if you make 4 impact shielding data per second, we're going to make 240 scrap per second. That's a lot of scrap. That is so much scrap. 240 scrap per second is a lot, especially per second. The emphasis over there is per second. But if we go all the way to the start, it's going to be a whole bunch of material testing packs. Material testing packs also have the weird issue that they don't stack well. You can make them with productivity modules. It might be better if we make them on site without productivity modules. We do lose on the productivity, that's true, but then we don't need to worry about actually putting them into a train. Putting those things into a train is absolutely not effective. So I'm actually kind of thinking of making them in space and just bringing in the materials that we need to do so in space. And there we go. Yeah, they stack up to 10. They do only require plastic bar, iron bars, copper bars, rare metals, and immersed crystal. 5 things which stack quite well. I think all of them stack up to at least 100, maybe even more. We can check actually plastic and stuff like that. Let's have a quick look. Plastic stacks up to 100. Immersed crystals stacks up to 50. That's still fine. I think iron plate was in there. If not steel plate, both of them stack up to 100. Was there copper plate in there? What was there? Copper plate as well, and rare metals. Copper plate also stacks up to 100, and rare metals does the same thing. I'm pretty sure stacks up to 100. Yeah, that stacks way better. And then we just start off like the material science build over here, with a big array that just makes material testing packs and puts them on the belt. Because putting those on the belt is definitely the thing you want to do, as that is better for things that have like terrible stacking properties. Hearing that again? Must be some kind of weird car alarm that is just completely wonkers. Good. Either way, material testing, yeah, each one of these does require material testing packs. That's the thing. And if we just think about it, if we want to make 4 cold thermodynamics data, we need 60 material packs over here. We will need another 16 per second over here. We're going to need another 8 per second over here. So that's already 40 per second. With you over here, that's another 8, 48 per second. You over there, it's another 16. That is 54, 64 per second. Then you over there, do not need any. Good. You over there, that's another 16. That gets us up to 80 per second. You don't need any. You over here, that's another 20. So we're getting at 100 per second. You over there, that is going to be 104 per second. This one over there is going to be times 4 again, 16. That's 120 per second. And you over there, that's another... Oh, come on, man. Let's just abbreviate it to maybe like 150 per second. If you would think about that in other terms, 150 material packs per second. Every train wagon can hold 400 of them. No, less than that. No, 400. So a train wagon would be emptied in basically 3 seconds. That would mean we would need a train every 3 seconds to supply all of this. Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. That is definitely not going to happen. So we should actually make them on site over here. Making material testing packs at the rate of basically 150 per second is going to need us... I think he hit his horn. The beeping of the horn is now different. If we want to make 150 of these per second, we can make them in space manufacturers at the crafting speed of 10. They make them at the rate of 2 per second. If we push that crafting speed all the way up to something like 40, maybe even more, like if we have a look over here, well, that's a little bit too fast maybe, that's 95 per second. But do we have one over here with speed 3 modules? There we go. If we push it all the way up to 64 per second, then we're going to be pushing these out at a rate of 13 per second. So we would only need about 10, 12 of these machines with speed 3 modules to make the amount that we need. Yes. Productivity bonuses might be very, very lucrative for these, but no, I don't see us putting that stuff into a train and getting it up here. Not even in a rocket, not even in anything. So we're going to make them on site up here at full speed. I think that's also the thing we did over here, if I remember correctly. Yeah, we also did that over here. Same thing. Because we just don't want all those materials to come in. Good. So maybe we could start thinking of by doing exactly that. We already got this thing over here starting. And we're just going to take the platform over here. Let's maybe actually take the whole thing over here. There we go. With the tiles. So that we know where to start. And actually, if we do it like this, then we don't know where to start. We have to copy it over like this. There we go. Because then we do know where to start. There we go. There we go. It is copying over some random signals we don't need. So let's take these out. Good. That will be the start of the whole thing. And we're going to start off by making material testing packs en masse. As for the scrap, it's going to be a little bit easier. We're just going to have like multiple train stations over here, picking up the scrap and sending it downwards onto Novus. We might need to think of something better to do with our scrap. There is going to be an issue with all that scrap coming downwards. I mean, at the moment, the one thing we do with all the scrap is we recycle it and we kind of try to turn it into something useful, which I guess is fine. Yeah, it still works. Which I guess is perfectly fine. But all that scrap coming downwards, where is that? We're currently turning that into, okay, 10% chance of iron ore, copper ore, stone, rare metals, and heavy oil. We might end up having issues with that. Is there anything else we can do with scrap? I think we can turn it into landfill, but that's also not really the best thing to do. Yeah, 100 scrap, we can turn it into landfill. We might just end up doing that. We do need scrap later on for the matter signs, which is kind of fun. But yeah, at the moment we're mostly recycling it. And that might become a bit of a bottleneck. If we go back down here, the scrap recycling is over here. And no path, because you want to go to... Yeah, that's another issue. I know about that one. We might just need some more bigger scrap recyclers over here. We might even... It might even be better to recycle scrap in space, because it doesn't really seem that we get any kind of productivity bonus out of this. So maybe moving this into space somewhere, or maybe even recycling the scrap on site might be a very good idea, because then we just have like an ore train that comes down every now and then, comes down to Novus and brings in ore in terms of, what's it called again, iron ore, copper ore, stone, raw rare metals, and heavy oil. We could still think about, and that's the thing, we could still think about sinking stuff like that. If we basically overflown stone, we can turn that yet again into landfill. If we think sync up or back up on iron ore and copper ore, and I think even rare metals, I think we can turn all of that into landfill. As I think there is a recipe for pretty much every ore out there. Yeah, for copper, for iron, for raw imersite, for raw metals. Yeah, pretty much every ore out there. Well, not every ore. There's a couple missing in there, isn't it? copper, iron, immersite, rare metals, beryllium, holminite, iridite. But not holminite. Oh, no, wait, beryllium? Holminite, iridite, is that all of them? That might be actually all of them. I'm not actually quite certain how many metals we have out there. Good. Alright. Also, this over here is not being built because we are missing part of the grid. So let's get that grid in over here. I'm just going to be very excessive with the grid real quick. There we go. That will also help us clean up this whole mess. That's probably the other thing we're going to be doing. Just cleaning up this mess over there because, good God, that mess, it's everywhere. Also, why is this one not connecting? Oh shit, don't tell me I made it wrong. No, it looks off. It looks horrible. There we go. That should be better. Good. That's the airframe scaffold done. Let's get into spaceships. There we go. All right. Space exploration grid. Not this one. Just a grid. Let's maybe do it from over here. Something was off. I'm not quite sure what was off, but let's do it from over here. Yeah, look at that. The bottom one over there is off. There we go. All right. Problem with this grid is the edges match perfectly. So you can't really use the bots over here to build this grid for you. So we actually have to build the grid ourselves. But we're just going to have like a little bit of a flyby over here over the grid. And once the grid is in, we can pick up all the stuff the bots have dropped over here. Finally, that has been around since like forever. We're also going to be building a little bit over these asteroids, which is kind of fun. But yeah, we're going to go then deep into material science packs, and I'm very much looking forward to that. Good. Next to the scrap, the other thing that we need to worry about is material science over here also does end up making quite a bit of contaminated cosmic water, which we have to scrub. And if we scrub that, we get, well, normal cosmic water, but we also get, I think, a little bit of contaminated biosludge and stuff like that. And we get, like, contaminated scrap, which you can also scrub. I think we got scrubbing facilities for those in place, but we do have to check if those scrubbing facilities over there can handle the amount of contaminated water that's coming out from over here, so that we can use all of that. Good. And once we're done with material science, then we're going to go into tier 3 and tier 4, what's it called again? Biological science. The reason why we're doing that one last is all the vitamin Lang planets are always infested with biters, like all the biters you can imagine. And to get rid of those biters, we do need some better guns and maybe even some orbital weapon platforms. And that's also one of the reasons why we're going with the spaceships, because one of the first things we're going to do is we are going to make something like a battle cruiser with some orbital cannons to take care of ground-based dwelling biters. And not only that, we're probably also going to make something like a dropship or something similar, which we're going to use to drop a base onto a vitamin Lang planet. And then we're first of all going to try to hold it. Then we're going to try to purify the planet. And once the planet is purified, then we can set up a very, very big vitamin Lang mining setup. The current vitamin Lang planet we have, we took a whole bunch of effort in hopefully cleaning out all the biters on that planet, which we did. But biter meteors are a thing. So you do have to keep in mind that you need to keep that planet under constant control. Maybe even put some artillery pretty much everywhere. So that if one of those meteors somehow bypasses your asteroid defense, that you then... Am I out of these? I am. What the hell? So that you can then absolutely make sure that you take care of any kind of biters on your planet. Good. All right, let's make the grid over there. Let's finish it up. Then I'm going to order up a big space platform. And once the platform is in, next time around, we're going to start working on material science packs. Good. Where are these pylons? These pylons are... Where is it? Here they are. Thank you for 50. Good. Let's start placing these pylons again. There we go. This is a bit off. Wait a minute. Can we fix this? I see. Here. We're gonna fix it like this. We do need to fix this because this one over here connects up. Well, connects up with this one and that one, and this is where we want to make the platform, so we do need to connect those up. We got this very, very off by one issue somewhere in the base. It's very, very, very much annoying. It is very, very much annoying. Let's see if we can pull this up. Because you need to be up by one then. Let's see if we can fix this. No, wait, you're fixed. This thing over there. Remove you. You're fine. You need to be up by one. Oh, we're gonna be nudging all day. There we go. Actually, it's fine over here now. Yeah, I think it was because of these arrays over here just being a little bit weird. Here we go. Yeah, you. Up by one. I see. We're gonna fix you as well. Here we go. And I think once we do this one... Okay, now it's fixed. And yeah, this one over here is having the issue, but we just move you up by one. There we go. And you up by one. Get that gap out of there. Good. Yeah, now it's better again. When we do have the grid is usually very consistent across the whole base, but at the edges over here, sometimes it becomes a little bit iffy. Just a little bit iffy. Good. Oh, what's going on over here? Oh, wait, you're down by one? Fix you. Same for you. And you. Good. That does disconnect all of your power, but I think if we just do this, there we go. Then it still breaks power, but we can just do this. There we go. That works. Good. And now the grid is fine again. All right. Place the remainder of these pylons. Then get rid of all the space junk over here, because we've been littering over here just a tiny bit. Tiny bit. All right, we need some more pylons over there, and then it's going to be one big cleanup job. And after that, it's going to be one big space platform job. How big is this platform going to be? I'm not quite sure, but if we do hit the old base over there, we're going to get rid of the old base. Because we don't need it anymore, technically. We do need it for some of the sciences over here, but technically we don't need it anymore. We're going to be moving on to the new base soon. And once we're done with these wings, we're going to copy these wings and basically going to place them over here on the other side. So that we basically can double down on our science. And then we're going to be good for a while, I think. Then we're going to be real good for a while. Good. All right, I think that's the last one. No, we're missing one. This one. Good. Big question. Can we pick all of this stuff up with the classic? Is it this one? No, it's not this one. Not this one. Not this one. Oh, we dropped this one at some point in time. Get rid of you. Let's get the new deconstruction planner in. And filter you for things like... Not ghosts, item on the ground. Is this not item on the ground? What is this? Dropped cargo. Okay, maybe we have to filter it for dropped cargo. Ah, there we go. And then start from down over here. Oh, yes. Pick it up, please. Good. Spaceship is done. Spaceship clamp will be next. After spaceship clamp, we're going to be investing a little bit into spaceship size. This will give us a whole bunch of extra structural integrity, like plus 200 in total, which we can use to make, well, not ginormous spaceships, but definitely bigger spaceships. Good. That will be it for me from today. Next time around, material science as much as we can, and maybe some spaceship tinkering. I will be doing some admin on the in the background, especially in improving those outposts, in making more materials, because we're kind of running out of materials and we just need more materials. Nevertheless, thank you so much for today. If you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription, every one of those actions does help me out in growing this channel to something bloody amazing. And without further ado, I wish you all an amazing evening, and until next time, see you around!